Hello Internet, I am here again on Showdown, and we're going to do some more Showdown battles. I've got my friend Toquill with me. Hello Toquill.
Hi.
And we're going to be using each other's teams again, which will be a little bit different. Before we get into any games though, I've just got a few little things to say. We are close to 300 subscribers now, which is a cool little milestone, I guess. But also, I will be uploading these videos scheduled in the future as well. So instead of just sort of dumping all of the videos that I record in one time, they'll be a bit more scheduled. So yeah, there's no set schedule as to which day everything will come out, but there will be maybe you know, a bit of a wait in between each video, so you're not just overwhelmed with a ton of videos at one time. But that's all I've got to say really before we get into some games. So I've got Toquill's team here, and he's got my team, and I'm going to start looking for a battle. And you are going to help me, aren't you, Toquill?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so so I'm in a battle now. So okay, you've joined me. Okay, so now you're in this battle. I'm sure people are probably going to follow you. So all right, so we've got a Staraptor here. And are any of these Pokemon particular threats to your team?
Well, Greninja's annoying, and so is Staraptor. Greninja, you can usually deal with it with Scarf Rotom.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but if his Staraptor is scarfed as well, yeah. I don't know how willing he is to...
I think I'm going to have to try and paralyze something with Gyarados.
Gyarados.
With.
Yeah, see, Gyarados, this is... I mean, I think... I predict that this is just going to be another video of... oh, my opponent's left. Another video of... showcasing how bad Barry is at playing other people's teams. Okay, so I will lead with Rotom, and I will also lead with Gyarados,
yep.
Because it apparently does things, I'm told.
That's pretty much the most lead with that team, by the way.
Pardon?
That's pretty much the most used lead with that team, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that worked out then.
That's Gyarados itself there. Rotom's kind of nifty, getting a quick KO turn one. Yeah,
it's a quick, offensive, and sort of supportive lead, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what do we want in the back? You've only got the one Mega on this team, so with Ben's team I was sort of always torn between Mega Gyarados or Mega Manectric, but
yeah.
I think I'll bring Mawile, just because it's Mawile.
Yeah.
And I think I will bring...
oh wait, I should point out, you're useless against Rotom Wash and without Hydra.
Oh, okay, so I definitely need Hydreigon against his Rotom then.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. That start is going to be so annoying.
Well, let's just go with this and see what happens. You know, we can only see.
This is pretty good.
Okay, so I'm thinking that the Mawile is going to be a little bit scared, so I'm going to Hidden Power Ice the Garchomp, and
yeah, Hidden Power Ice will deal about 80%, I think.
Oh, so it won't knock it out?
No, it won't. It takes a lot to knock it out.
Ah, okay. This person is disconnected again, so hopefully they'll come back. Okay, so well, so this is tricky then. So
I do think if he's swapping out Mawile, we bring in Rotom Wash here.
Yeah, probably.
It might be worth pulling something out. You could Volt Switch into Mawile.
Yeah.
That's an option.
Yes, I was thinking that. And then Ice Fang won't do too much, will it really? But
no. I think it. No, it won't do too much.
Well, let's just go for it and see what happens. So, well, there's the Rotom, like you predicted. So, nice call on that one. He does now know that we're scarfed, but his Garchomp's at -2 now. So, this Rock Slide, if he goes for a Rock Slide, yeah, it's a Rock Slide. It's not going to be doing too much damage. It's Life Orbed as well. And ooh, and that's a tasty Ice Fang there. Okay, yeah. So that went quite well. So turn one, yes, it's going well for us. But now we're at -1 and -2, and he's got his Mawile protecting his Rotom. So Um, so thoughts?
Yeah. You could just try to sack Gary here, taunt the Rotom so Moal doesn't get burned.
Okay. Oh, this is a very fast one, isn't it? A fast Gyarados.
Yeah, fast.
So, and then what? Protect them a while?
Yeah, I'd say so.
How fast is your Mawile?
28 speed to beat Ray's one from ages ago.
Okay. Oh well, here's the Staraptor.
Okay.
So I suppose we'll have to see if this is scarfed or not. Well, there's a taunt, and
Yeah.
so he did try and Will-O-Wisp. So now he will probably just try and Thunderbolt the Gyarados, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Um,
And you could end up gambiting Moal.
he could. That's why I was thinking of Sucker Punching it.
But we're at -2, so Moal will still be almost dead.
Well, the only other option is switching Rotom in,
Yeah.
which,
Well, I guess Moal isn't doing too much here anyway.
do you not think? Well, let's Sucker Punch Staraptor then.
Yeah.
And do you think it would be worth bringing Rotom or Hydreigon in on the Gyarados in case he does target it with Staraptor? Or are they too important?
I do think both of them are really important right now.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I won't do anything too risky then. I will actually just do that. So let's see how this works out. Okay, so he does attack. Oh, okay. So he goes for a U-turn. So he is choiced in some way. But now his Mawile is paralysed. Yes, there we go. So there's the, oh, you got the Wakan Berry, haven't you?
Yeah.
See, I have seen this team, but I just sort of forget what everything is. So Hydreigon or Rotom? Let's see.
I would say. Well, Rotom's taunted, so it can't protect. So I'd say bring in Hydra.
Okay. And maybe Iron Head and hope for a paralysis on his Mawile.
You could also switch out Moal so it's back at +0.
I could,
So
but
it's Staraptor for more.
well, yeah. Either he's losing Rotom or he's losing Staraptor with this play, isn't he? So
Yeah.
this is choice Specs, isn't it? A Specs Dragon Pulse that won't knock Rotom out from you, will it?
No, it won't.
So let's just do this then and see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's decided to lose his Staraptor, but he did say that we needed Hydreigon for his Rotom, so
He's troublesome.
so we'll have to see how it goes. You know, either we'll win or we'll lose.
Okay, one option here is to double into Rotom with
Sucker Punch.
Oh, but then we
Yeah.
more. I can't feel like Moal is going to protect.
I don't know. I'm not. His Mawile isn't doing much, is it?
Yeah.
But he can't do anything to Rotom without Hydro Pumping, which means I can Sucker Punch it. So I'm just going to Sucker Punch and Thunderbolt his Rotom and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because Thunderbolt, if he does go for a Will-O-Wisp, Thunderbolt might 2-hit KO it. I don't know. Oh, he's got a Citrus Berry. So, ooh, well that's close.
Okay, oh.
And he misses a Hydro Pump. Okay, so we got a bit lucky here.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I suppose the game isn't over just yet, but...
Yeah, I guess this turn's fairly obvious. Thunderbolt into Rotom, Iron Head Moal.
yes, that's what I've done.
Good. Yeah.
So, at least on this team, on your team that I'm using now, there are some more Pokemon that I am actually familiar-ish with using, as opposed to when I was using Ben's team last time. Like, I've never used a Florges or you know, whatever else before. So there's more I'll try to protect or Sucker Punch there.
Yeah. Right.
And okay, so you can start searching for a battle now. We know that I've won this one with a bit of luck, but
yeah, I'll start searching for a game then.
okay. And so we just need to wait for him to make his move now. Let me know when you're in a battle.
Yeah.
There we go. And here's his Mawile gone. So that's one game. One game won.
Okay, I'm in a game now. Yeah, I'm in a game.
It is this one. Okay. So Okay. Well, this team looks interesting.
Steel types are annoying.
Well, yeah. You will need Talonflame this game.
Definitely.
I don't know. What are you thinking?
Right. Right. I really want to leave with Raichu.
You do?
I don't know. I kind of do. I haven't really got. I really don't know much about what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
Let's say Raichu and Talonflame. Does that sound right?
Well, that is a lead that you can go for. Yeah.
If Rotom, I'll just. I could. Nah, Moongus is two threatened.
Is it? By what? Is Talonflame and his...
Gardevoir, yeah.
Yeah, well the thing is, I mean, when they've got a Rotom Wash, it's normally 50-50 if I take my Moongus or not. If I don't take my Moongus, then I need Tyranitar to just sort of, 3-hit KO it, and
yeah,
hope things work out that way. So, it's up to you if you want to take a Moongus or not.
Especially with Raichu support. I think I'm going to go with Azumarill then.
Do you think Aegislash might be a potential for this game?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Isn't doing too much with Garchomp, Aegislash and Mawile there. And yeah, Aegislash has a better matchup, but namely the Steels.
Okay.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Oh, I've chosen. He's on to put the timer on.
I think Showdown's just lagging a bit at the moment. There we go. Okay.
Right.
So, it's worth noting that he traced Lightning Rod.
Lightning Rod.
So, I'm sure he thinks that the fake out is quite obvious on his Gardevoir. So, I'm not sure if he might want to bring something else in, or... I don't know, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
I'm so not used to playing Raichu, by the way. I'm more of a lead against the right kind of team and switch around a bit.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I think I'll fake out Gardevoir anyway because there's not too much like Raichu can do at this point in time.
Yeah.
And taunt the Aegislash.
You could do.
That Aegislash is gonna hurt something though.
What have you got in the back? Aegislash and...
Azumarill.
Yeah, well, his Aegislash is the biggest problem, so yeah, do that. Go whatever you feel like.
Yeah.
Okay, so he did withdraw the Gardevoir, and he is Shadow Walling. Okay.
Okay, that Aegislash is probably switching here.
It might be.
But I don't think I lose too much anyway from just going for a Flare Burst on it, because that would put Garchomp in K range, wouldn't it? HP Ice. It could.
It would bring it close, but if you did lose your Talonflame like that, you might have to play around... Well, you've got Aegislash, haven't you?
Yeah.
In case he has his Mawile, which he probably has brought, so... I think it's up to you.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna Thunderbolt into Rotom Wash.
Honestly, I would be tempted to double target the Aegislash.
Yeah, I just thought because he could only bring in... He could bring in Talonflame, I guess.
He could.
I don't know. Rotom Wash is quite threatening at the moment, so I think I'm gonna
It
Thunderbolt.
is, yeah, okay.
Right.
Okay, what's this Gardevoir? Oh,
Okay.
he didn't trace
It's the...
thingy this time,
Yeah.
which is good, which is handy.
I
And he
think
missed his Hydro Pump. Okay, well that amount of damage on his Gardevoir tells me that it is not a bulky one.
Yeah.
It
Well,
is.
well,
Yeah, it's obviously.
Yeah. Okay. I'm bringing an Aegislash because Azumarill doesn't exactly like this build too much.
It's potentially scarfed. But yeah, okay.
Um,
So his Gardevoir isn't really threatening too much, is it? I mean, he can knock out your Raichu with a combination of Hydro Pump and Dazzling Gleam or Psychic, maybe, but...
do you think it's worth switching out to a Azumarill then? Because he's not exactly going to Thunderbolt here, is he?
He's not going to Thunderbolt. Yeah, go on then.
Okay.
Yeah, if that's
Yeah,
the way.
Shadow Ball gone, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the Gardevoir is obviously in Aqua Jet range.
Okay, don't kill Aegislash, please.
Ooh, well he tried to burn your Aegislash.
Yeah.
But see here is well that's obviously maybe not obviously, but it looks like Specs Gardevoir to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess you're feeling that as well.
Yeah. I get that.
But his Aegislash might be a problem now.
This is why Quiet Aegislash is bad, by the way.
Is it?
Always use Modest, in my opinion.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Because you think his Aegislash is going to outspeed yours now?
Yeah. Well, at most you could speed tie.
Well,
So,
yeah.
Do I just go straight for the Aqua Jet on Gardevoir?
Do you not think you could Belly Drum and Shadow Ball his Aegislash?
Yeah, I guess it's worth a shot.
Yeah, just for the hell of it.
Right, okay.
Because at least then you're threatening his Aegislash a bit more.
Yeah, especially since I can Encore the following turn.
Yeah, well, you can Encore that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really lose too much from this turn. But I can get Gardevoir Encore the Aegislash.
Yep. So unless he's got Talonflame in the back, you're in a decent position.
Yeah, I'm fine. I think that's cool. Aegislash is basically useless now.
Yeah.
Talonflame.
Oh, well, it is Talonflame, so if it's banded, then it will be able to knock Azumarill out.
Well, I could also just Thunderbolt into it as well.
You could, but if you protect your Azumarill, he could just Flare Blitz your Raichu and knock it out.
I'm just gonna double into Talonflame then, I think.
Okay.
It's not like Aegislash is doing anything. Yeah.
Ouch. But yeah, at least you can just keep this Aegislash locked down with Encore now, so... Excellent, well this looks like another game won then.
Oh.
Maybe.
It takes a while.
It might take a while, yeah. But yeah, you can just...
PP is an issue.
Yeah, this can come down to PP, can't it, really? Because you can't Encore a move that is depleted in PP.
Yeah.
So... yeah.
This is gonna be annoying.
Yeah, okay. So, what I'll do is I'll search for a battle.
Okay, the first sub not breaking was a damage roll because this one just did.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Excellent, okay.
That's just kind of long. He just King Shielded.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
So-
and I Encored him to King Shield.
Okay.
This is bad for me, I think.
Well,
He's not going to keep throwing up subs now.
it does mean that there's more PP to sort of
Yeah,
burn away.
it'll be close.
I mean, in a real life tournament, you would obviously get the win here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's not too much life left in this game really. I'm inside another game now, so you can join me whenever you feel like, really, and just keep clicking Thunderbolt and whatever in the meantime in the other game.
I want ladder points, so I'm going to keep going for this.
You want them? Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I've got in front of me a Charizard, a Sylveon, an Aerodactyl, Hydreigon, Aegislash, and Hariyama.
Right.
And so I'm going to go with the same lead as last time, just because you said it tends to work, and I trust you. And and
yeah, you outspeed Aerodactyl.
yeah, that's the thinking. And also, I am thinking about puppies.
I think
What?
Moa has kind of a good time here.
Mobile, you think so?
I think so. If you can paralyze Hydreigon.
Okay.
Um, you could potentially bring. No, I think you kind of need those Charizards to check, I think, but then he's also kind of threatened by a lot.
Well, I'm just going to throw these two out and see how it goes. So, so you are. Oh, this is getting ugly in your game now, isn't it?
It's really getting ugly.
Okay. So he's got Hariyama and Aerodactyl. So Rotom is potentially scared out with a fake out and a rock slide now. So
you don't really lose too much by just switching into Mawile, do you?
well, no, that's what I've done. So I'm putting Mawile in. Aerodactyl's at -2. Shouldn't be doing too much damage to Gyarados. And hopefully, if I don't flinch, which I'm not going to because he doesn't go for a rock slide, I've got this Aerodactyl paralysed now. So the Hariyama's at -2. It's not really threatening too much. He's not got any ground types or electric types on his team, so I'm free to throw a Thunder Wave into Hariyama.
Okay, he's probably. I feel like he's probably gonna. Well, I wouldn't paralyze Hariyama because it could have guts.
It does, but then I can just one-shot it.
You could also try and throw another Thunder Wave at Aerodactyl's slot to try and catch a Hydreigon or a Charizard.
Do you think something's going to come in that way?
It could. At -2.
Okay. Well, if a Hydreigon comes in, then it's getting a play rough. So we've got a paralysed Charizard, and he's still faster than Mawile, even though he's paralysed. But he's down to a Sash now. So
getting a lot of protect, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, it's a sticky situation, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Donkor hasn't got a brilliant amount of PP either.
What did you bring for your fourth?
I got Rotom and Hydreigon in the back. So this Charizard,
you kind of want to keep Mawile for Hariyama.
yes.
So you could pull out Mawile then?
I could. His Aerodactyl is at -2 as well, and my Gyarados does outspeed it. So let's do that, and let's do that. So it's a Y at least.
Yeah. X is really annoying to deal with.
Yeah, I can imagine. And does a good chunk of damage to Rotom actually as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's obviously offensive. Do you have any defensive EVs in this Rotom?
Only in physical defense. I have 140 HP.
140 HP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, I'm pretty sure I've lost this game, by the way.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he gets a lot of repeat King's Shields. And there is even a point where he got back up to 4.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just at least you have. See,
Powerline.
how many King Shields has he had in a row? Oh, just 2. Okay, so at least you got the comfort to know that in a real tournament you would have won. If he does put himself into Blade form, your Thunderbolt will do quite a bit of damage to it, bearing in mind, and you will survive one of its attacks.
Yeah.
So, okay, so here's the Hydreigon. Okay. Okay. So this is...
Is Tailwind still up?
Tailwind is still up, yes.
He said that turn 1. Yeah, so it dies this turn.
So his Hydreigon will outspeed Gyarados.
Mm-hmm.
How useful is Gyarados going to be? Potentially a bit useful.
Okay, you've definitely lost.
You've lost?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh well.
Yeah, okay. Oh well.
I'm going to throw some moves around and see what happens.
Okay. Oh dear.
Is that an oh dear at my move?
I'm trying to remember what you had in the back now.
How fast is your Hydreigon? Does it usually outspeed other Hydreigon?
Yeah, most of the time it's easy to beat Mega Blastoise.
Okay, let's go with most of the time then.
Yeah. Plus he's locked into Dark Force, I guess.
Yeah, if it is choiced. Okay, so he's losing his Charizard this turn, and I'm getting a nice chunk on his Hariyama. Well, I say a nice chunk, it's a 3-hit KO.
Oh, you're joking. My laptop's just went out.
Oh dear. Oh well, he's just got his Hariyama and his Hydreigon left now. He has to double target the Hydreigon, surely. So I'm just going to do this. I'm expecting a fake out on the Hydreigon and a Dragon Pulse onto the Hydreigon. Purely because if he doesn't, well, I suppose it depends if his Hydreigon is scarfed or generally faster than this Hydreigon. So we'll just have to see how this plays out. Okay, well he doesn't do that, and and bad things happen.
Oh gosh, I can't even see.
Well, I've just lost the game basically. So unless he is actually choiced into Flamethrower, but we will see now, I suppose. Oh, he is choiced into Flamethrower, and your Hydreigon is faster than his Hydreigon, and we've won the game. Well, I thought, yeah, you'll see when you watch this back. The turn, a few turns before the last turn, it was pretty ugly, but your Hydreigon was fast enough and clutch enough, as they say, to win through with the game. Okay, so well, we've had 3 games, so we'll say goodbye for now, and we'll do one more video when we get some more games as well, and we'll get Toquill back as well, seeing as his laptop is apparently sort of gone AWOL. So would you like to say goodbye, Toquill?
Yeah, goodbye everyone.
Yeah, goodbye internet, and thanks for watching. Cheers.